His last outing, he had 8 points. You know, for these Bulls last season, Clark, they had some drama in the locker room, maybe people not seeing eye to eye in the front office and on the coaching staff.
Yeah, they certainly did. I would call it front office friction.
Yeah.
But yet, despite that, Kevin, good young talent. So whoever steps into that situation has something to work with.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Odom plays the 4 with Bynum at the center. Brown out there with Kobe and Barnes. No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Getting back to what you were talking about, despite all the front office turmoil with Derrick Rose at the helm, the future does look bright for this Chicago team.
Well, not only Rose, I mean, you talk about Joakim Noah, you look at Luol Deng, he's in his prime, Taj Gibson, an impressive first-year player, so the Bulls have an awful lot of material to work with.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, as you know, over the last few years, Kobe Bryant has taken on the moniker the Black Mamba. He said, "I'm a thrill seeker. I learned a great deal from animals, how they behave and how they hunt." The Black Mamba was one that really caught my attention and fascinated me. And guys, the Black Mamba, known for being big, fast, fierce, and lethal. Sounds like a pretty good moniker for a player like Kobe Bryant, gentlemen.
He is lethal. Thanks, Doris. So it's the Lakers, and he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Now here's Rose. Picked up by Kobe. Jordan against Brown from 11 feet away. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 8 points.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face.
Here's Bynum. He had 19 points in the win against Golden State over Boozer. Bynum, no good. And the people do like to see these interconference battles.
I agree with you, Kevin. Definitely in some sports you don't get to play all the other teams on your home court, so the fans love coming out for these.
And the Lakers have possession following the miss by Derrick Rose. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Take a look at Boozer, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
Well, he's got great energy, Kevin, when he goes after the ball, and that's got to be contagious to the rest of the team, I would think. I mean, that kind of production on the glass is great at both ends of the court.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And it's Bynum slamming it down.
That dunk made a statement right there.
Now putting on a show, Clark. Such an impressive move. Rose kicks to Boozer. Odom against Jordan. Over Odom. Jordan can't get it to go.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Outside our test. Odom on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Kobe, that's for 2. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
There wasn't really much that stood out to me. Not a lot of areas that stood out. And from their own standards, I'd have to think they'd rate their performance as below par. But again, it's about winning, and it was strong enough to win.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Derrick Rose. Shot's good by Kobe.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Bulls trail by 3. Rose kicks to Jordan. Picked up by Kobe. Here's Boozer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Boozer's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Here's Fisher. 9-point game, his last outing. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Kobe. It's in. Kobe's got 14.
A great second quarter here after a difficult first. I'd say they knocked the rust off. Sometimes it takes a little while before you get the blood flowing and you find your rhythm.
Brewer with the ball. Guarded by Kobe.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made them pay.
And here's Fisher. Back to Bryant. And the two-handed slam. He's got 16. 8 in this quarter alone.
Well, he's really
And Poole slams it home.
good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
Here's Fisher. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Back to our test. Bynum. He's covered by Boozer. Bynum, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Andrew Bynum. The question last year, at least one of the questions was, would the Lakers, Clark, still be as successful with swapping out Artest for Trevor Ariza?
And that's a legitimate question because you never know how the dynamics of a team change when you change personnel.
Right.
So clearly it was something that was going to be a work in progress. It remained to be seen, but I think the play of the Lakers in the postseason kind of answered that. Ron brought an element of toughness and physicality. Now, he can be a little wayward and a little bit of he can be a little wayward with some of his decisions, but typically he overcomes that with his effort and his tenacity and his versatility, I think, at the defensive end of the floor.
And an older guy for a younger, promising, rising player like Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, and in the context of the makeup of the Lakers team, I felt Phil Jackson and the coaching staff and the organization and his teammates felt that this would be a good added piece, and so far that's proven to be true.
Very good point. And the Bulls making a change here. It's blocked.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
On the wing, Kobe. He's covered by Rose. And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Over Boozer. Fisher can't hit.
A little defensive pressure can go a long way, Kevin. Still, I'm surprised he wasn't able to convert.
Doubled by Bynum. Boozer passes to Dent. Kept alive. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Fisher. Baseline jumper. Kobe can't hit.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
Turnover by the Bulls. About 5.5 minutes left in the second. Noah against Bynum. Scooped up. Kobe for 3, and that one's good. Kobe's got 19 points.
The defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
Clark, you think back to what Bynum did in the playoffs last year, and you have to remember he was playing with a slight meniscus tear in his right knee.
And I know how painful that can be. I had one of those. I mean, it hurts with every step. But he felt like the pain was manageable.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Deflects the pass. Here's Artest. Rebounded. Here's Gasol. And the one-handed jam to finish.
That's why he's got the reputation as one of the NBA's great rebounders. Because of putbacks like that.
Well, that's what we've become accustomed to when he gets in position under the glass like that. Got a hand on it. Lakers leading by 8. And that drops in off the glass for 2. Gasol's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Rose, averaging 12 points a game. Jordan with a screen on Fisher. Rose gets to Jordan. Over Gasol. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Rose.
Well, I'm a little surprised to see that one fall, and I think he might be too.
Gasol inside. He's working on Boozer. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Artest.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Chicago. It's a 10-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. Here's Boozer. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
The job they did on the offensive side of the ball was excellent. Actually, it was great. They took care of every possession. getting a good distribution of their shooters, got a nice flow at the offensive end, and had their shooters, their key shooters, in a good rhythm early on.
And it's Rose missing.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
Takes it up, and Artest gets it to go on the assist from Derek Fisher. Artest's got 6. Here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Noah. The rebound by Gasol.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Fisher. Bynum. He's covered by Rhodes. And Artest with the basket on the assist from Andrew Bynum. He's got 8. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 14. Boozer is screen on Fisher. Artest against Dang. Here's Boozer. Kept alive. Here's Jordan. Buries the short-range shot. Jordan's got 14.
He's looking to have a big game. He did a solid job in the first, but is building on that now here in the second.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Well, the Lakers, the victors in a hard-fought classic final series. Lamar Odom said it was so hard. I respect those guys so much. They made us work. And Phil Jackson saying it wasn't well done, but it was done, and we did it with perseverance. Guys, the Celtics took them down to the wire, but in the end, the Lakers just found a way to get it done. Guys?
A classic final series, Doris. Thanks. Here's Fisher following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Artest on the way. He's covered by Dang. With a step back, Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 23.
Right now, their offense is playing through him, actually going through him just about every time, and he's answered the call with tremendous play.
He dumps it off. Dang against Artest. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. The shot is off. And the Lakers go with it the other way. The break is on. Fisher, the pass to Bryant.
That's a good example of excellent communication. The nice lead pass led his teammate right to the rim for the basket.
Fisher against Rose. Jordan against Kobe. Over Bryant. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Kevin, they've got the edge here in rebounding. They're doing a good job of blocking out and then pursuing the basketball. That's good fundamental action.
Here's Kobe. Jordan knocks it away.
Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
Kobe against Rose. Left side, Jordan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Andrew Bynum. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Fisher.
Welcome and good Tuesday night to you and yours. We're happy to have you with us for the HP Halftime Report. Out at Staples Center, the Lakers are ahead against the Bulls. They're still looking to establish what kind of team they'd like to be this season, while Kobe is making it look easy against the Bulls. He's got 25 points and also has helped out with a few steals. On the other side, the Bulls haven't been terrific. It's been a struggle so far. They broke slow out of the gates and haven't been able to get up to speed. For Derrick Rose, it's been a first-half struggle. Everything's been rimming out for him. He's got to be frustrated. A lot of points on the board between these two. They've led the charge in scoring.